Stop. Before you throw out those empty containers in the trash, let me show you how I turned them into the beautiful Trash to Treasure DIYs. Hello my friends, so this is Christine and today I am back with another video to help you look at those everyday items that you're about to toss in the trash. This is how we purchase our protein powder, and of course this one was my husband's. And guys, shh, don't tell anyone. I have maybe 3 more of these stashed away. You will definitely be seeing more of these bottles. So here I am just removing the paper, and it's peeling off quite easily. Once I added a little heat to it, it came off easy. And then I just wiped it down, wiped off the cover, wiped down the bottle itself. I am not going to paint this. It's already white. And white is always a base color, so why paint that? So I took my zip sander and I'm just sanding down the cover. I am going to paint the covers. Next I use Folk Art Vintage White, and I gave this 2 good coats, going in the same direction, making sure that one coat dried first, and then I added the next one. And I set that aside to dry. And this napkin I got from Temu when they just started, and I measured to see where I wanted to cut, and then I removed the back ply and placed that on top of the bottle just to eyeball it, and then I added some Mod Podge. And you're working in sections. You don't want it to do too wide of an area before you put your napkin down. Place the napkin there, and then I used my palm or my fingers to smooth that out. And you can use any napkin that you have. You can paint the bottle as well if you like, or if you don't have napkins and you have tissue paper, you can also use that, or you can use transfers. Dollar Tree has some beautiful transfers, or you can use the wallpaper. Anything that you desire to use here. Use whatever you have in your stash or whatever you can find around the home, because on this channel we do lots of budget friendly crafting. I don't believe in going extravagantly out of your way to get beautiful things. So now my bottle cap is dried. I'm going to add a piece of the napkin to that as well. So I added some Mod Podge, use a heat gun to dry that just a little bit, and then I place the napkin over that, and I'm going to do the same thing, use my hand to smooth that out, and then took a piece of saran wrap and continue on to smooth that out. So are you getting any ideas yet as to what you could turn your protein bottle into? Do you have any lying around your home? I am sure you can find an empty jar somewhere, which is the next one coming up. So stick around, don't go anywhere just yet. And I went around the edges of the cap, and then whatever excess napkin was hanging over, I used my scissors to remove that. If you are new here, welcome. If you love Dollar Tree DIYs, Trash to Treasure projects, upcycling, home decor DIYs, thrift flips, and budget friendly crafts, make sure you're subscribed to my channel for more creative projects just like this one. So to kind of pull out the pink inside the napkin, I'm using a piece of this ribbon to go right around the top of the edge of the napkin. I had made some roses from air dry clay, and I have those in just set aside, and here I am going to paint it. I took some of this paint and I'm trying to match the color on the napkin. So I gave my rose 2 good coats, and then I went over it with the chippy brush, or I believe it's the same brush, with some multi-surface white paint, and that is just to tone down the color of the coral. Yes, that's coral. And then I just dried that, made sure that my paint was dried. This is a communion cup where I'm not sure if you're aware of these, but these are what our communion come in. You have the wine in the bottom, and the top part you have the cracker. So I save it. Can you believe it? Whenever I get my communion or take my communion at church, I'm looking at this as something that I can reuse in my craft. So here I am. So I painted the inside with some of that same multi-surface paint, gave it one good coat, and then dried that. And I'm going to glue my rose on top of the larger section. So I used some cement glue and a little hot glue to glue that down. And now I'm going to set that aside. Now to embellish this a little bit further, I'm using some jute cord to go around the base of the rim of our jar. Wrapped that maybe 3 times with a little hot glue, glue down the end. And then now I'm going to add some Mod Podge to seal the napkin on the lid. I hope I am inspiring you to take a good look at your jars and not see them as trash anymore, but as treasures or something that you can recreate and give a second life. Then I just use some of that same cement glue along with some hot glue and glue on the topper on the lid. And that's done. And here they are, my friends, both of these that I made. Love, love, love them. Let me know which one is your favorite. And now this is the next one, another trash to treasure. This one is, I don't remember what came in this jar, but I decided not to toss this either. So I cleaned that off with some Goo Gone, got the Goo Gone at the Dollar Tree, and that is very useful to remove sticky glues off those surfaces. I wiped it down properly, and now I'm using some of these jumbo craft sticks. So I measured and cut down the craft sticks to where I wanted them, and then I'm going to glue those on with a little hot glue as well as some of the cement glue, and I'm going all the way around the vase or the bottle. To prevent the bottle from moving around, I'm going to cradle it into an empty egg carton while I glue on the craft sticks. And when I went all the way around, the space that was left was not wide enough to hold an entire craft sticks. So I just cut that down into 2 and then glue that on. And this is what it looks like when I was done. I am loving this already. Now for the embellishment, I took some jute cord. I got this pack or this roll of jute cord. It's a twin pack. I got it on Amazon. I will link this down below for you if you're looking for a larger sample, or not sample, a larger amount of jute cord rather than the little ones that the Dollar Tree sells. So I went around the base and now I'm at the top. And when I got back to where I started, I am just going to do a little design until I was satisfied, and then I would cut off the jute cord and then move to the next step of embellishment. And then I wrapped the cover with the jute cord, starting with the center. I just rolled up the end of the jute cord into a little ball, glued that down, and then I will go all the way around, just adding a dab of the hot glue as I go all the way around. Now you can paint your cover. I could have painted mine, I just did not remember. I was so happy to start rolling jute cord. Then I just started going, and then after I got that wrapped, I took the lighter and I'm just burning off the little fuzzies to give it a finished look. Now for my knob, I took 2 wooden beads and a toothpick, and I just placed the toothpick in the middle, added a little hot glue to keep it in place, and then another little amount of hot glue on top of the larger bead so the smaller bead can stay in place, and then cut off the excess toothpick and then glue that down. And here I am just using the heat gun to blast away those glue strings. And then for further embellishment, this also I got from Amazon, a set of birds. I believe I got this on Amazon haul. You guys realize that there is also a platform on Amazon that you can buy stuff at a lower cost. So it's the Amazon version of Temu, where they have sellers come together to sell stuff at a lower cost. For easy access, I will just leave a link to the Amazon haul down in the description box for you so you can check that out. And here is our jar. Love it. I just added some macaroni in there. You can add sweets, you can add M&Ms, whatever you want to add. I did this project for an earlier video, for my Hello Summer video that I posted a few months back. I don't throw anything out. And this bottle, look at how cute this is. When I was done using this, I decided to save it. So here I'm removing the covering, the plastic that covers it with all the design, to reveal the plain bottle. And we're going to turn this into, let's not say what I'm turning this into yet. You have to stick around, keep watching. So after I remove the paper, I'm going to saw off or just cut off the neck of the bottle, and I'm going to draw a line, an even line right around it. And to do that, I placed a marker on top of the paint bottle. That is the height that I wanted, and I'm just turning the bottle right away until I came back to the very beginning. Now I'm using my hot knife, or soldering knife as some would call this, to score along the line that I drew on the bottle until it was melted, where I could just remove it. This is hot, so you have to be careful. If you're using something like this, please be careful, because if this touches your skin, then that is certainly going to be very dangerous for you. But please be careful if you're using something like this. Now once I got it off, I'm just using the X-Acto knife to cut off, or just to smooth down the edges a little bit. And then I am going to place the piece that I removed on the inside, and that just gives it added support and gives me a slender opening that I can use. Now to glue the piece together, or the pieces together, I'm using the cement glue, which is a longer lasting glue, and a little hot glue to just hold that in place. And I'm using a lot of the hot glue because it's not going to matter. I am going to cover that in the end. After you see how this turned out, you will never look at a bottle like this the same way again. So then I took the cover and I added some of the cement glue, because we're going to also use this, and a little hot glue, and I'm going to glue that to the bottom of the bottle just to add some dimension to it, and so that it is able to stand up. Now this is not necessary. If you want to throw the cover away, you can do that. Next, I took it outside and gave it 2 coats of Rust-Oleum paint and primer in gloss, and this is what it looks like. Love it. Now I have this napkin that I got this from my friend Jackie, and this has 2 extra layers, so I'm removing those. Off camera, I cut out the sunflowers because I wanted that part of it. I didn't want any of the blue on there, and I cut that out very close to the graphic itself. I didn't want anything else on it except the sunflower. And now I'm using a little I'm using a little Mod Podge to decoupage our napkin onto the vase, because yes, this is a vase. And I only cut 2 pieces, or 2 sunflower, because we're going to glue the other one to the other side. And then after I put that on, I'm using a piece of saran wrap and my finger to just smooth out the napkin on the surface to make sure that there was no bubble there or anything. Next, I took the napkin and I cut a long strip remove the extra layers, and this is going to go around the neck of our vase. So I'm using a little Mod Podge once again, place the napkin down, and I will decoupage that on and then fold in the top edge to cover the raw edges of our vase. My friends, if you are coming to my channel for the first time, welcome. My name is Christine. I am so happy that you decided to join us today. Now our vase is almost complete. I wanted to tone down the sheen a little bit, so I'm using some Mod Podge and a sponge, and I'm going over that. And after I did that, I realized that it still needed something else. So here I'm using my fan brush with a little antique wax and just spreading that lightly to distress our vase a little bit. If you don't like distressing, of course, this part is optional. If you prefer to see it glossy, then you don't have to do this part. Now I'm going to fill my vase with some flowers. These are some picks that I got from the Dollar Tree earlier this year. And of course, they're already selling fall stuff, but I don't care. I'm using it anyway. Cut down this piece of flower foam, added a little hot glue, and to be able to get it all the way down in there, I just stick the scissors in there to guide me. Now I'm cutting apart the stems from our pick, and I'm going to just fix those in there accordingly. I also, the pick that you saw me with earlier, added that as well. But of course, I wasn't done, because you know that bees are attracted to sunflowers. So I got the idea of using my black marker, made some stitch line leading from one sunflower on one side to the next sunflower on the other side. My friends, are you enjoying the video so far? Be sure to give it a like, hype, comment, and of course subscribe if you have not yet done so. And then I had these little bees that I got from Temu maybe 2 years ago when Temu just opened. And I just stick them on there, and it appeared, and it gave it also a 3D effect. And if you want to add a weight to your vase, I am adding some white rocks. I should have added this before, but I didn't think of it. But now I'm adding it. So I'm just using a piece of cardboard, just folded that in a V shape, and then just pour the rocks in there and allow it to fall to the bottom of the vase. And this is what it looks like, my friend. I absolutely love this one. Love, 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 love it. So this one is like a remake. I had made this candle stand vase, something like that, when I just started my channel. I took a Dollar Tree cup and I spray painted that. So I don't have a footage of me spray painting, but that's what I did. Like you saw me do at the beginning where I cut the sunflowers out, I did the same thing for this one and was decoupaging that on. And here I am just showing you that I took the fan brush and the white paint and distressed that. This is one of those desert bowls that comes in a set of 4 from the party section at the Dollar Tree. And here I'm just applying a little tacky glue as well as a little hot glue for instant hold. And then I'm just going to put that on top of that. And then added a lot more hot glue. You're not going to see this part, so I added a lot of hot glue to keep the both pieces together. And then I took a piece of gingham buffalo check ribbon and wrapped that around where the 2 pieces joined. Glue that down. And then for further embellishment, right above the sunflower, I added a bow. And I made 2 of these, and this one is done. And here comes our scripture, Job 2 verse 11. When Job's 3 friends, Eliphaz the Temanite, Bildad the Shuhite, and Zophar the Naamathite, heard about all the troubles that had come upon him, They set out from their homes and met together by agreement to go and sympathize with him and comfort him. We all need a good friend every now and then. One who will be there for you when you're going through your rough days. Now guys, here we are for the final reveal. Which one was your favorite? If you enjoyed the projects I made in this video today, I hope you were inspired and challenged to look around your home and see if you find any trash to treasure that you can transform into beautiful home decor, or even something like my protein shake jar. Isn't this cute? You let me know what you think about this and whether you would try something like this. And if you enjoy budget-friendly crafting like this and you have not yet subscribed, now would be a great time to do so before you leave. Make sure to hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell so you never miss another upload. And until my next one, stay safe and I'll catch you then.